That's Dave. I'm Ed. You're out of the closet this week, Dad.
You're Ed. I'm Dave. Yeah. What?
Out of the closet this week, I see.
I know. I'm always out of the closet. Into the closet, out of the closet. You know, that's my life.
Well, you know what? I'm in a new location. I'm house sitting, so
yeah, where are you? Oh, yeah.
I'm house sitting, so I'm in a bit of a different location than normal. If you hear some dogs barking in the back,
you're dog sitting.
Yeah. I'm dog sitting, so don't mind the barking in the background. But we got a lot to get to today. The playoffs are in full swing.
Yep.
And we're going to do a sort of mid-first round check-in here. And we're going to start with your beloved Los Angeles Lakers.
Oh, man.
Who are missing their two best players.
Yep.
And took a commanding 3-0 lead last night in their series against Houston.
Yeah.
Dad, I want to start by taking not a full victory lap, but a half victory lap on this one. Because heading into the playoffs, you were moping around when we were making our predictions. Oh, the Lakers are going to lose. Reaves is hurt. Luka's hurt. The season's over. And what did I tell you, my friend? I said, Dad, it doesn't matter who's on the court because this Houston Rockets team is broken.
Yeah.
And now give the Lakers credit. They're playing their asses off. LeBron looks incredible. He's just
LeBron, 40-year-old LeBron is playing like 30-year-old LeBron.
100%. The numbers last night. I'll get him in front of me, but I mean, you're right. He looks like he's 10 years younger.
Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy. Here's what LeBron had last night. 29 points, 13 rebounds, 6 assists. He was 10 for 22 from the field, 3 steals and a block. Now, he had 8 turnovers, but I mean, whatever. The dude's doing everything. Marcus Smart has been fantastic.
Marcus Smart has been resurrected from the scrap heap.
I kind of like erected better.
Yeah. But he's playing. Hey, listen. I love Marcus Smart. I hated him when he was on the Celtics because he was a thorn in the Lakers side. But as a Laker, this is the best basketball I've seen from Marcus again in like 10 years. Like he's playing great ball. He's doing everything. He's hitting threes.
He's finally healthy for the first time in years.
Yeah. And he's a huge asset. Like they need him, and he's coming through. Rui has been great.
Rui's been great.
Jackson Hayes had a great night. I mean, the whole team is just playing their ass off, and
Luke Kennard is hitting shots.
They're hitting shots. They're distributing the ball. They're playing defense, and that's what I love about this team is like when they play defense, they're scary, and it's I can see the parallels. We're going to get to that to the Raptors in a little bit, but the same thing happened with them. Like on the other night, like their defense showed up, and Scotty Barnes just exerted his will on that game. So that's what LeBron did the other night and last night, and it's great to see. Like
and I just love and we're going to get to the Houston side of this in a second because there's a lot to talk about there. But last night, I mean, the sequence with LeBron and Smart, it was just incredible. They're down 6 and they just kept fucking fighting.
10 seconds left.
Yeah, and they just kept fighting. Smart gets a steal. And going to your point, he's just a winning basketball player, man.
Yeah.
He reminds me a lot of Lowry in the sense that he just has a knack for just making the right play at the right time. A timely steal, drawing a timely charge. He's annoying to play against, and you love to have him on your team. He's one of those guys.
He's one of those guys.
He gets a steal, flops and gets 3 free throws out of it. Yep. And it's like, all right, they cut it to 3. And then Houston just implodes on themselves. Yep. LeBron gets a steal from Reed Shepherd, who literally you could see the piss dribbling down his pants as he was trying to get the ball up the court, pissing himself. The Lakers get a steal. Houston doesn't get back, and LeBron hits a 3 to send it overtime. And you just knew, you're like, they're going to go get this game in OT.
Yeah.
And sure enough, man. No, LeBron, the story here is LeBron. When you're talking from the Lakers' perspective, I mean, what he's doing at 41 years old, it's insane.
It's insane. He's dominating. He's dominating games. Yeah. And so, it'll be interesting to see. This series is over already. I mean, no one has come back from 0-3 ever in the history of the NBA, so it's done. So
Dad, I bet you half the Rockets have already booked their trips to Cabo. This team is so done with this season. And let's touch on that for a second. We'll come back to the Lakers, but to me, as good as LeBron has been, I mean, they're missing their 2 best players. And I know Durant didn't play last night, but still, it's the Lakers without, LeBron's their best player, and he's 41 years old. Yeah. You can't fucking figure out how to win a game. and this
They're missing Austin Reaves, who is their best distributor and one of their best 3-point shooters. And they're missing the best player on their team, which is Luka.
The third best player on the planet.
On the planet.
And,
right.
And you can't figure out, like, I mean, you're getting your ass kicked by 41-year-old LeBron? Come on. And, like, again, it speaks to what I said before the series started. This Houston team is, without a doubt, the most unhappy team in the league this year.
Yeah.
They are. I don't know what's going on. The KD burner scandal at the All-Star break, I think that really fucked the whole team up, honestly.
The what?
The Kevin Durant burner scandal with his fake Twitter accounts and that whole story where he was talking shit about his own teammates.
Right.
And like, how do you come back from that? Like, if you're Jabari Smith and this and I mean like we never got the word whether it was actually KD that was tweeting behind those accounts or not. Who knows? Mm-hmm. I tend to believe that it was. Mm-hmm. But if you're Jabari Smith and you're coming back from the All-Star break, like, I mean, how does that it's like, oh, hey, what's up, man? Like, how was your weekend? You know, after it broke that he was like, you know, insulting him and calling him a bum. Like, this is your teammate.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, Şengün, like, is same thing, right? Like, I don't know, man. And Udoka's just a mean prick. Did you hear what he said after the game last night? Just like, well, like, you know, like we need to grow up and, you know, just blaming his players, which is, I mean, he's not wrong, but it's like, you know, he's just a prick, you know?
Yeah, he is.
And
he was a prick when he was in Boston. He's a prick in Houston.
Yeah, and I think he said something like, you know, I forget what he said, but he basically just straight up just threw his players under the bus for fucking up last night. Man, that team is a mess.
It is.
They are so fucked. And I mean,
and
Fred's
so much promise too. You know, they got some talent on that team. Right?
Yeah, they do. Are you kidding me?
I mean, I love Şengün and
I'm not a Şengün guy. I
like him.
Why?
I like.
He's been terrible in this series.
Yeah,
and
he has.
Amen Thompson, like, you know, I'm sorry, but he hasn't gotten better this year. He can't shoot.
Yeah.
And, you know, he was last year, everybody was like freaking out about him and his defense and his athleticism. But I mean, if he can't shoot, that's a real problem.
Yeah, it is.
Now, like, Freddie getting hurt, I think really derailed things because he blew out his knee in training camp. Yeah. But I mean, like, I don't know, is Fred VanVleet moving the needle in this series?
Nope.
I'm sorry, but he's not. Like,
no.
That's a part of the
that team has problems.
They have major problems.
Yeah.
And this is an embarrassing loss for them.
Yeah. Yeah. They were up by 6 with 10 seconds to go. I mean,
last night was just a complete, like, shit yourself on national television type of horrible loss.
Yeah.
But I just mean the series as a whole. Like, this is embarrassing. You picked Houston in 5, Dad.
Jesus Christ.
Remember? I think you did.
Yeah, I know. Well, that's when I knew that Luka and Reaves weren't playing, and I thought this series would be done.
Yeah, and they're going to get swept.
Yeah, they're going to get swept.
It's embarrassing. Like, I wouldn't be for me, I'm in blow it up mode if I'm a Houston fan. I'm like, we need to restart.
Yeah.
One thing I want to ask you before we touch on the Lakers again. You know, thinking about Kevin Durant, big picture, and his sort of legacy, it's one of the more complicated kind of guys to talk about, right? Mm-hmm. Because it's like, obviously, the scoring ability and the talent and the numbers,
phenomenal,
right? It's like I mean, arguably, I would say he's probably the most gifted scorer the game has ever seen.
One of them, yep.
With and honestly, and he might be the best scoring small forward other than Larry Bird.
Well, I was going to say Larry would be my pick, but
just in terms of like a 7-footer that can shoot the ball and handle the ball that effortlessly. Honestly, like I know it sounds crazy, but Bird and Durant actually have a lot of parallels in terms of their offensive brilliance.
Yep.
And I mean the way
it's funny that you brought up Larry because in regards to Durant. I was just thinking of Bird, like, and I was watching the game today with the OKC, and I'm still watching it. I was just amazed at SGA's ability to split defenders, and like he's so silky on that floor. But it made me think of Larry, and I remember one game where he just played the whole game like left-handed, like he just decided I'm just gonna use my left hand the whole game.
He was bored.
He was bored, but he's also that elite level that is so far above everybody else.
Yeah.
And that's where the analogy with SGA comes in. SGA is so far ahead of everybody else on that floor. Like, you can see it. Like, there's...
But just going back to Durant, and you're not wrong. You're absolutely right. I think SGA is like, I mean, he's starting to touch like Kobe. Like, if they win another title, he's starting to touch Kobe territory in terms of his standing as an all-time great scoring guard.
Yeah.
But going back to Durant, you know, like I said, like, obviously, you know, he wins an MVP in OKC, bursts onto the scene, and then he walks and goes to Golden State, and he was so brilliant during that 2-year run, winning those titles. He basically goes head-to-head with LeBron, beats him twice, wins 2 back-to-back Finals MVPs. He's won multiple Olympic gold medals, and like, I think, you know, a consensus top 15 player of all time.
Yes. But
the last 6-7 years, ever since, I honestly, like, it's interesting because I think the fight with Draymond, against the Clippers in his last year in Golden State, he was never the same basketball player or person after that. Like, I'd love to, like, and we'll never know, but I'd love to hear what Draymond actually said on that night, because, like, he said something that really, it fucked up that whole team.
Yeah.
And then it causes Durant to go and walk to Brooklyn. Yeah. And like, how much of the last 7 years is his fault? How much of it is bad luck? I think it's a little bit of both.
I think it's mostly his fault, to be honest.
Yes, I agree. Now, let me just go through this for a second. He goes to Brooklyn. He teams up with Kyrie. They get James Harden. They have that year in 2021 when, like, they were the best team in the Eastern Conference. Mm-hmm. And then Harden gets hurt in the playoffs. Kyrie gets hurt in the playoffs. They still almost beat Milwaukee, but it's that, remember, he had the toe on the line on when he hits that 3 to win the game in Game 7. They count it as a 2. It goes to overtime. And the Nets don't have enough left in the tank because they don't have Kyrie or Harden. Right. But that was kind of the biggest what if with that team, because like, the Bucks end up winning. They go to the finals and they beat Phoenix and they win a title. Brooklyn was a better team if they were healthy, and they probably would have won. So that was kind of like the year that kind of slipped away. Yeah. But then the Nash stuff gets all weird. Harden walks. They trade him for Simmons. Again, not really KD's fault. Mm-hmm. But then all the stuff with Nash gets weird. They get Nash fired. Mm-hmm. Kyrie goes crazy with his COVID stuff. And then he demands a trade to Phoenix. Right. Teams up with Booker and Beal. That went horribly.
Oh, my God. It was a mess.
It was a total mess. And then he demands another trade, gets traded to Houston. And this was supposed to be like, okay, like, he's the missing piece for this Houston team. Like, they were young and upstart last year. Now they're bringing in a legitimate, like, closer. Yep. And he's going to elevate them to title contention. And this year has been equally as horrendous for everybody involved. Yeah. I mean, the body language on that team, Dad. Oh, I know. It literally, like, they want nothing more than to end this season and go on vacation with their wives. Yeah. They can't wait. I bet you the Lakers are going to win by 30 in Game 4. Honestly, that team wants. Like, I bet you a lot of them were like, oh shit, we made the playoffs. We got to do this for another fucking week and a half. I mean, Christ, man, I just want to go to Spain.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a mess. It's a mess.
They stink. But you know what?
So question for you now. Assuming that the Lakers win this series, and I think they're
assuming that the Lakers win this series,
that's gonna happen. Yeah. Okay, so they're gonna play OKC, right? Who's up 3-0? No, 3-1, I think, in their series. After a resounding defeat of the Suns today. So do they have a chance, Eddie, with Luka and Reaves?
Well, this is what I was going to talk to you about, because I mean, like we just talked about it, this Houston mess, it's completely given them new life. Yeah. Because now you got Reaves coming back, you got Luka coming back. The answer is yes. I think the Lakers are the team that nobody wants to play right now.
Yeah, I would agree.
And gun to my head, I'd pick the Thunder in 6.
7?
6 or 7. I'd say 6 for now.
I'm going Lakers in 7, man. Like, if they get those two guys back,
the worry is like
a huge problem.
If you're putting in Luka and Reaves, number one, what shape are they in? Number two, how will the defense hold up when you're putting those two guys in?
Right.
That's my worry. But hey, I mean, if you're a Lakers fan, which you are, you got to be a pig in shit right now. This has worked out awesome.
House money, man. It's just this is
great. And they're gonna win this series early, so they'll get 4 or 5 days off.
Yeah.
Which is good for LeBron. It's good for everybody involved. No, look, they absolutely have a chance to beat Oklahoma City.
And you know what? Yeah, they do. And if they beat OKC, and if that happens, there's no way they're going to lose to either Denver or Minnesota, or you mean
Denver? No, it would be Denver or San Antonio or Minnesota.
Denver or San Antonio.
We'll talk about Denver's in serious trouble.
And San Antonio's not looking great either.
They won. Wemby's hurt. They won last night, so that was a big win for them. They're fine. It's the Nuggets. This T-Wolves team, man.
Yeah.
They got a really high ceiling, and so we'll touch on that in a second.
Hey, anyways, my point is that there's a dream. My dream is still alive of a Celtics Lakers final.
We'll see what happens, man. It's been.
Hey, listen. Look at the East, Eddie. Let's jump to the East.
Yeah, you're right.
Look at Detroit. They lost today. They're down 2-1 to Orlando.
And we're going to talk. Do you want to go there now, quickly?
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about that now because, I mean, the Pistons, man. Look, this was the danger about this. It's do they have enough offense? And it's funny because Orlando has been kind of the laughingstock all year because. They've just been so disappointing. They went in, they cashed in all their picks for Bane. He was supposed to be that shooter that elevated their team, and they've just stunk all year. Yeah. And they've just been in funks. Now their record's not bad; they're the 7th seed, but I think going into the year, their over under was 50 wins. Mm-hmm. So Vegas, the smart money, thought that they were going to be a 50-win team. Mm-hmm. And they've just been so disappointing.
Yeah, they have.
Having said that, it's just a really good matchup for them because Detroit they want to be big and nasty and physical and impose their will. And Orlando's just got they're a really big fucking team. Paolo's a beast and Franz has size. They got size up front. They got multiple bigs they can throw out there. Yeah. They got big guards. Jr., Banchero, they're big guys. But then even their guards are big and physical. Yeah. Suggs is a physical player. Anthony Black has size. Mm-hmm. They're healthy. Bane, Bane's been great for them. Yeah, now, was he worth 5 picks? No, but he's been everything they've needed.
Yeah. They're playing great ball, and
all of a sudden,
and here's the thing with Detroit. Cade, they were down by a huge amount during the whole game today. And
I know, and they came back.
And Cade came. It was all Cade. He scored something like 16 in the fourth quarter or something like that. So it was all Cade. But you take him out of the equation, they're not a great offensive team.
Tobias Harris has been great, but he can't be your number 2 option. I'm sorry, no. He just can't be.
No, Duncan Robinson hit a couple of threes.
But again, they just. Without Cade, this has been the question with them all year. It's in the playoffs, do they have enough scoring? It's a similar issue that plagues the Raptors. Yeah. The Pistons are in serious trouble right now.
They are.
But it's also great.
There's a lot of teams that are in serious trouble. We'll get to that.
And it makes you think if Orlando can find a way to steal this series, if you're Toronto, you're looking at it going wait a minute, if we can find a way to steal our series, Then
you got to beat Orlando.
We got to beat Orlando, and we have home court.
Eastern Finals.
Yeah, they can stumble their way into the Eastern Finals. We'll talk about the Raps. I don't see that happening, but
I don't see it happening either.
No, it's honestly it's really shocking. I thought Orlando was similar to Houston. They just look so broken in those play-in games.
Yeah.
And the last game of the season, that embarrassing loss to Boston's B team.
Yeah.
They get smoked, and then they waxed Charlotte in the 7-8 game or whatever it was, and it was the 8-9 game.
Yeah,
and they squeak in. But they've just been a different team in the series. It's kind of shocking to see. I did not see this coming.
I didn't either.
And if you're the Pistons, it's panic mode time, man.
Yeah,
because they're a young team. If they lose this series, Then you got to start thinking about like making some. It wouldn't be a whole roster overhaul, but you'd have to make some changes.
Yeah, you'd
have to go get another scorer.
Yeah, exactly.
It's interesting.
Exactly.
All right, you want to do it? You want to do the Raps?
Yeah, let's do the Raps.
What are your thoughts? You can go first.
Well, hey, they looked completely overmatched in the first two games.
Yeah.
The Cavs played defense. Mitchell and Harden just went crazy. And those guys and the Raps had no answer, and they had trouble scoring. So it was embarrassing to see, and it was like, oh my God, this team could be swept. Their appearance in Game 3 was absolutely fantastic. I mean, Scotty Barnes just exerted his will on that game, and he had 36, 11, and something or other. I mean.
Something like that. I don't think he had 36, but something like that.
Yeah, he was dominant, and RJ had 33. RJ also had 33.
RJ Barrett's been unbelievable in the series.
He was fantastic. I mean, and the guy that made the difference in that game was Jamison Battle. He scored. He was perfect from the field. 5 of 5, hit 4 3-pointers. Like, he scored 14 points, and he was magnificent. He opened he spaced the floor.
He had
all the best shooter.
He was 4 for 4 in the fourth quarter.
Yeah,
like it came out of nowhere, and he's been like, it's so funny because he's a guy that I've said it a million times this year. There will come a time when Jamison Battle will have a moment because. If going back to training camp, anytime shooting came up, shooting contests, anytime anybody on the team was asked who's the best shooter on the team, every single time, Jamison Battle.
Yep.
Like, it was one of those things where it was like, this guy never misses in practice. Never. And Darko, to his credit, it was a little bit searching for it.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? Jamison Battle did have a crazy game against Cleveland early in the season when he went nuts and hit a bunch of threes. And I know that's but sometimes if a guy, sometimes guys just like playing against a certain team. Yeah. Like if you're a bench, we've seen it, right? There's been Raptor killers over the years where it's like this guy's a bum, but for some reason every time he plays the Raptors he goes for 30.
Yeah.
Right? And I do think it is a thing. There's certain guys, like you have a couple great games against a certain team. Every time you see those jersey colors walk into the building, you're like, oh, I'm feeling good tonight, Yeah. And Jamison Battle, the Jamison Battle game, it was crazy. It was electric watching him hit those shots. It was it was electric.
Yeah. And here's a guy that we haven't talked about, but I think is a huge part of the future of this team, Colin Murray-Boyle. Oh my God.
Did you see that block he had on Jared Allen?
Yeah, I did. He was a beast.
What a block!
Oh my God, it was fantastic.
He was an absolute steal.
He's 6'7", and he's battling guys that are 4 inches taller than him.
He's Draymond Green.
He
could be the next Draymond Green. He could be the next Draymond Green.
Yeah, he's just unbelievable.
And say what you want about that. Everybody, Draymond Green. It's like Draymond Green's a Hall of Famer. Yeah, and one of the 10 best defensive players in the history of the league.
Yeah.
This and a 4-time champion.
Real. And he's 20 years old, Eddie.
He's going to be such a stud.
So the future of the Raptors looks good with Scotty and CMB. And I don't know. Here's the thing that worries me about the Raps is Brandon Ingram. Well, what do you do about it? I read a great article by Bruce Arthur in the paper on Friday, and he basically his point was like, Brandon Ingram is a really good player. He's a great scorer, but is he a fit for this team? Not really. He's not the guy. But
here's the thing. Like, when they brought him in, I don't think there were any misconceptions that he was the guy. No. He was brought in to elevate them to another level because he's not perfect, but he's a better scorer than anybody they have.
Yeah.
So, and I will say this. He's been awesome all season.
Yeah.
And he's had 3 shitty games in a row. Like, look, they're keying in on him. Dean Wade's a really good defender.
Yeah.
They're double teaming him every time he touches the ball.
Yeah.
So it's
it's not entirely his fault.
It's not entirely his fault. And I mean, look, the thing I loved about it is he got benched in the fourth quarter while Battle was on his run, and he wasn't sulking or being a little bitch about it.
No.
He was up cheering and clapping, and I genuinely think he's approached this situation in the right way. He's playing hard.
Yep.
And he's had some great moments this year. Like, I don't, everybody's shitting on Brandon Ingram. It's like, Brandon Ingram is who he is. He's a number 2 option that's, cast in a number one option role.
Yeah.
So I think,
hey, listen, I love the guy. I've loved his game ever since he was an original Laker. And so
he's had a great year. And look, here's the thing. I do think that he will have a moment in this series. Like he's too good of a scorer to just get shut down like this.
Yeah.
No,
look, I think they'll find
the
a way
playoffs.
I think they'll find a way to reintegrate him into the system. And
look, as far as him not fitting with the team, like I think it's half true.
Right?
I think ultimately the problem is that like it's not necessarily him. It's him, Scotty, and RJ. Don't fit well together because their three best players can't shoot. That's the crux of this problem. Individually, they're three very good players.
Yep.
But they don't necessarily fit. And I think what's becoming clear is they're going to have to pick between
one or two.
One of those guys is going to be the odd man out.
Yeah.
And it might be.
My feeling is, they just signed Ingrams to this huge contract. So
RJ's a free agent, and that's the big question. Are they going to let RJ walk? Right now,
I think I can see a sign and trade situation.
He might, or they might just say, "Look, man, like we can't afford to pay you."
Right.
Because he's having a great playoff series too.
Yeah, he is.
Which is he's making himself a lot of money in this series.
Yeah.
Because some dumb team like Detroit.
Yeah.
Who's desperate for who like let's say Detroit gets bounced, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
In the first round, and they're desperate to bring in a scoring pop. I can see them giving RJ like 4 years, 130 million or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We'll see. Now, in terms of the rest of this series, here's my worry, because it was a fun win. I'm glad they got back in the series. Mm-hmm. They play tomorrow on Sunday. So the thing that worries me is that as fun as that win last night was, or 2 nights ago, everything kind of went right in that game.
Yep.
Like you're talking about,
they were tied with 6 minutes left or something.
And then Jameson Battle went crazy.
Yeah, so.
Now on the flip side, you could say, like we just mentioned, Brandon Ingram is due for a good game, so that could change things. But Quickly's gone for the series.
Yeah,
and I just
there's another guy that.
Well, again, like he's under contract.
Yeah, I know.
Like
but
you keep saying this about Pirtle and It's like there's nothing they can do. They're stuck with these guys.
Yeah, I know.
Because they threw a 5-year deal at him. He's got 3 years left.
Yeah, I know.
Like you can't just trade the guy. Nobody wants him.
Well, you can try anyway.
It's not going to happen.
But
I feel for Quickly
because I'm going to say the Raps win tomorrow and tie the series. They got the home court, advantage in this game tomorrow, and they got a momentum. So I'm going to say they win and even the series. And after that, hey, listen, I don't expect the Raptors are going to win this series against the Cavs. I think the Cavs are a better team, but. That performance the other night, they didn't just beat them, Eddie. They just stomped on their throats.
It was a good win. It was a really good win.
If they can keep that momentum going, they can win 2 more games, maybe 3. I don't know.
They're not going to win this series, Dad.
I don't know.
I think they're going to lose tomorrow, and they're going to lose in Cleveland. That's my prediction.
I think they're going to win tomorrow, and then they're going to lose probably at
games 5 and 6. Who knows?
Yeah.
It was a fun win. And at least they
and it got the fan base excited.
100%, man.
So
like, it was their first playoff win since the bubble.
Yeah,
because they made the playoffs once, but they got swept by Philly.
Right.
So it's the first playoff win in like 6 years.
Yeah,
it's not nothing,
Yeah, no, it's great.
Okay, quickly before we go, we can't touch too much on these teams because they both play tonight, but. Who are you more? If you were between the Knicks and the T-Wolves, the Knicks and T-Wolves, excuse me. If you're between the Knicks and the Nuggets, who is in more of a panic mode right now?
I'd say both. The Knicks.
You can't say that's a cop out.
Okay, Knicks. I mean, the Hawks are playing great ball. I actually thought the Knicks would take care of this in like 6. But they're down 2-1, and
it's a dogfight now.
It's a dogfight, and Atlanta has looked like the better team, to be honest. So I'm a bit concerned about the Knicks. I mean, OG had 29 the other night. They only lost by 1, but losing by 1, something's wrong with that team. I don't know. It's Brunson.
Well, they lost by 1, but they were down by like 10.
Yeah,
and they came back.
Yeah,
and then Atlanta won in the last minute.
Yeah,
but I agree there. And like to me, they're kind of Houston light, just in terms of their body language. Like I wouldn't go. They're not as bad as Houston, but there's just something off, man. Like it just they look like. And they've all season they've looked like they're one bad game away from hating each other.
Yeah.
You know, there seems like it's just something's not quite right with the mix.
Yeah, I hear some dogs in the background.
There are some dogs in the background, but you know it is what it is, man.
Yeah. I think the Knicks are in trouble. Atlanta might win the series, Eddie. Like.
Oh yeah, I mean I think they might, and if the Knicks blow this and lose in the first round, especially given how wide open the East is, I mean. I think major changes are going to be made. Like, Cat's going to get traded.
Yeah. I agree.
Mikal Bridges, like, what a fucking disaster that is.
Yeah.
There's 2 guys that have showed up for the Knicks. Brunson and OG Anunoby.
Yeah.
OG's been fantastic.
Yep.
But, yeah, it's tough, man. And I mean, like, what are they going to do? Fire Mike Brown? You know?
Yeah.
I mean, like, they just brought him in to replace Tibbs.
I know.
Like, what are you gonna, at some point? Like, are you gonna bring in a new coach every year? Like, at some point, you got to turn to the roster and say, this isn't working. Yeah. They're in trouble.
They're in trouble, and the Celtics are looking amazing. Like,
well, but I just want to touch on Denver quickly because, like, see, to me, that's more of like just how good Minnesota's been.
Yeah,
but Denver looks a little outmatched in that series right now.
They do.
And
Jokic is still Jokic, but I mean,
yeah, but like you could the other night, like when they got blown out in Game 3, like he kind of looked a little defeated. I'm not gonna lie to you. And if he's not hitting threes, I don't know, man. I just think the T will. Sometimes it's just a bad matchup.
Yep.
The T will. Gobert is a great defensive player, like a great defensive player. He really is. And they got a ton of wings and guards to throw at Murray.
Yep.
Aaron Gordon's hurt.
Yep.
And
no, but I think Minnesota's going to win that series.
Yeah, I mean, you might be right. We'll see, man.
And then they go up against the Spurs. That'll be interesting.
T-Wolves and Spurs. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I mean, assuming the Spurs win,
I think they'll win that series.
I think so too. Portland, hey, listen, I like Portland. They got some good young players.
Hey, you know what? Like, this was one of your wins all year. You took Portland to make the playoffs, and I laughed at you at the beginning of the year. And you've always had Portland stock. Yeah. Denny Avdia's good. Klingen's really good. Scoot's been better.
Scoot.
You're a Shaden Sharp guy.
I am. I'm a huge Shaden Sharp fan. But Scoot Henderson's playing great. Like, they got some players.
Yeah. And again, we mentioned this last time. Like, Drew Holiday, it's just really nice having him out there in a playoff game. Yeah. Like, we talked about Marcus Smart, man. Just like a winning basketball player. Yeah. Yeah. Just knows what the fuck to do in pressure situations.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll see. It's been a fun. What's your rating out of 10 on the first round so far?
I'd say 8 or 9. Like, it's been really great basksketball.
It has,
very
I agree.
Exciting games.
There's some good series going on.
Good series going on, like unexpected wins from people, and like storylines, interesting storylines.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm really engaged.
It does kind of feel a little up in the air too. At least, well, okay, the East feels really up in the air. Yeah. OKC's still the team to beat in the West.
Yes,
but the East feels like wide open right now.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, like, I wouldn't be shocked if fucking like Atlanta was in the finals.
Yeah.
Seriously, because I mean, Boston's good, but Boston's not like unbeatable.
No.
And if Detroit gets rinsed by Orlando, the 1 seed's gone all of a sudden, and now it's even more wide open. And if the Knicks lose to Atlanta, like, like the East is just a complete shit show.
Yeah, it is.
It's been fun. All right, guys, let's check in next weekend, and we'll see what happens. Maybe the Raptors will be gearing up for Game 7. Who knows?
That'd be nice. Go Raps. Go Lakers.
See you next time.
All right.